Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Greg, and I've got another Teespring video for you. So by request, you were asking how many t-shirt designs do you need to be successful on Teespring? And this isn't just for Teespring. This actually goes for the other print-on-demand websites, whether that's Merch, Redbubble, Teechip. This goes for all of them, and I'll get a little bit further into that as I start to explain this. But to give you the short answer very quickly, you need to have at least 100 different designs. And the strategy of going for creating a few good designs and then trying to pump them out and put Facebook ads behind them and trying to get a lot of sales on those few designs is really hard. You really honestly have to have a lot of experience with Facebook ads and designing to get that to work. So for anyone starting out and anyone that's not an expert, then you need to go for the high volume approach. Make at least 100 different designs. And this is just to get started. Once you get down the road and you want to scale this, you can do a couple hundred different designs. And then the beauty of this is all these print-on-demand websites are non-exclusive. So once you make these designs and upload them to Teespring, you can then upload them to Merch. You can upload the same ones to Redbubble and Teechip as well. Now you went from creating 100 designs to 400 campaigns across 4 different websites. So you can easily create 100 designs and end up with 400 campaigns. So I want to go into the computer here and go a little bit deeper into this, show you the design apps to make this easy for you, and then a couple steps that you'll need to know if you're going to be putting these on different websites. So let's get into this now. So when I started out creating these designs on Teespring, I was using the Teespring designer on the website, and that took forever. And I was also using Inkscape and Photoshop to create the designs. So it took a lot of effort to make one good design. But now there's apps that you can literally use on your phone and create these designs. I've created 50 designs in a day, and that's not even uncommon. So you can really make these designs quickly and efficiently by using these apps. So if you're on an iPhone or an Apple product, this is the app. It's called TypoRama. It's completely free to get, and when you have the free version, you can still use it, but they put a little watermark in the corner. So when you go to upload your design, you just have to crop out that watermark. I recommend you just go for the full version of it. I think I paid $3.99 or $4.99 for it when I got it. But as I was scrolling through here, I saw that I think the upgraded version is now $6.99. That's one of your only expenses if you're going into print on demand, and it's worth every bit of the couple dollars to get it. But the gist of how this works is you plug in the text of what you want to create on that design, and then you keep clicking different options, and it spins and gives you different design ideas. And you don't have a background like these photos, it's a transparent background. So you just save it, send it to your computer, and you can put it right on the shirts. So that's for iPhones. And a quick note, it does work on iPads as well, but I've seen an issue when you export it from the iPad. The quality of the design is not the full resolution as it is when it comes off of an iPhone. And the other thing is you can't use it on a desktop yet. I'm sure that's coming soon, but it's not available yet. So you have to use it on an iPhone. Now, if you're on an Android, there's one called WordSwag. And it's the same exact thing, it's just for Android. As you can see, the mockups look very similar. Now, a couple distinctions right off the bat. I think I did get this from the Apple Store for free, and then they have the paid version. I'm on the Google Play Store right now, and it says it's $3.99. So I'm not sure if it's gonna be free or $3.99 for you, but that's the first distinction, is the price. And then the second thing is TypoRama came out and said that they are commercially usable. So that means you can use it on any t-shirts, you can sell it for profit, no issues there at all. WordSwag hasn't made that distinction in their terms yet, but the big thing I want to clarify here is TypoRama, the app didn't change from before and after. They just made that announcement, and then people knew that they could use it for commercial use. People were still using it before then. So I want to be able to tell you that you can go ahead full force use WordSwag for this if you're an Android user, but I'm not positive if it's for commercial use yet because they haven't made that distinction. So I'm sure they're going to announce this soon, so keep an eye on that. But I just wanted to let you know that WordSwag is the Android version. They just haven't made that commercial announcement yet. But keep your eyes peeled because I'm sure that's going to come very soon. Now, how do you get these to your computer and use them, especially when you're using them on multiple websites? So once you've made it on your iPhone, you can either email it or message it to yourself somewhere that you can open it on your computer, and just make sure when you download it, you're downloading the full size. So you're not compressing it at all. Just make sure that you're downloading the full size image. That way your design will be literally full size. It'll be amazing for shirts. So there's 4 sites that I always recommend that you put these designs onto, and that's Teespring, Teechip, Redbubble, and Merch by Amazon. Now, Teespring, Teechip, and Redbubble, you don't have to have any specific format for your designs. You can just upload them however they come off of the app, and that's it. But Merch by Amazon, you have to have a specific pixel ratio. And for most of their shirts, it's 4,500 pixels by 5,400 pixels. So what I recommend you do is when you get these designs from your phone to your computer, is you convert them to that 4,500 pixels by 5,400 pixels, and then you use that for all 4 of the websites. It doesn't change the way the design looks or anything. It's just formatted specifically for Merch, but then you can also use that on the 3 other websites because they don't have a specific format you need. So the way that we do this is there's a website right here called Bulk Resize Photos. It's completely free to use, and you can even do multiple photos at a time. It says it does 150 images can be resized in under 60 seconds, so it is extremely fast. But all you do here is just choose images. You come in and pick one of the designs that came right off of your app, or you can pick a bunch of these designs. You can do 150 at a time. And there's just a couple options we have to do, so I'll walk you through it right here. Switch this 50 to 100. That way it exports it the same size that we set it. It doesn't compress the size at all. And then come over to exact size. This is where we're gonna set that 4500 by 5400. And then switch this to Pro. Typically, you have to pay for things that are Pro, but this is completely free. You don't have to pay anything from basic to Pro. I think it's just Pro settings, so additional settings. And then we're gonna switch this from JPEG to PNG and make sure that it has a transparent background. And that's it. So we'll hit start resizing. It'll take a couple seconds, and just like that, it's done. So we have our new design right here. It looks exactly the same, but it's formatted to work on merch as well. Now we can make a folder with these designs and upload them to all 4 of the websites. That's how you scale this. So that's how you create 100 designs and then you have 400 listings. That's how you're gonna be successful in print on demand. So don't stop at 100, keep going after that. But once you get 100, then you're at a good benchmark. And that's where you can really start to either coast or you can start to scale. All right, so that's all I've got for you guys. I hope that answers the question. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments. And thank you guys so much for leaving these comments with questions and support and liking these videos. It helps me so much, and I can't tell you how thankful I am for that. So if you like this one, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want some more stuff like this. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one.